I think because we've been using PassKit for some time, coming into it, I was thinking, well, I wonder what I'm going to learn from this. And and the other thing was probably, does it really need to be 3 days? And I was quite surprised because I think it's having used PassKit for some time. At that level, at the technical level, I found there was things that we didn't know about and features that we hadn't tried. I think because all the sessions were interactive, it meant that we could ask lots of questions about, well, why do you do it this way, and can you recommend how we should be doing things? I think the other surprise was probably the elements around gathering requirements, how to actually introduce Passbook actually into a client, and some of the pre-sales processes, which some of that kind of confirmed things we were already doing, but it kind of acted like as a kind of affirmation that some of the issues that we've been hitting are not unique to us. That's just the nature of the sector we're in and the technology. But actually kind of getting some of those methods and plans that we can kind of take back and start using was really good. And yeah, 3 days was absolutely right. The time went really quickly. Redemption, probably, because I think from the journey we've gone on, redemption has been a big thing we've been trying to get our heads around. Beyond simple passes and initial trials, how do we actually do this on a large scale? So probably for me, Nick's session, going through the API, how redemption can work, and also the alternatives like using the Android phone with Bluetooth and things like that. No, that was probably the aha moment for me. Very good. I think we've left feeling quite how to put it, full of energy. I think it's having had the opportunity to be working with PassKit for the last 6 or 9 months has been really good. I think it's allowed us to kind of get our heads around it, start using it, and then doing the PMB at this point. I think actually worked really well because we've probably driven people mad over the last 3 days asking so many questions, because having used it for a while, it kind of meant that as we're going through things, we're like, well, okay, so we could do this way or that way. Oh, you had this issue as well, so how did you go about it? And then seeing things like the case studies was really good. So yeah, I think it's put us in a much better position going forward to kind of capitalise on the trials that we've run so far. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to look at what point they should do it, and it's maybe as an interesting one there maybe for PassKit to consider. Is there something that you do for businesses who are just becoming partners or thinking of becoming partners, and then maybe there's a PMB1 and a PMB2, and the second one is the one that you do 6 months later, which kind of takes things to the next level. But we had someone new who's kind of joined us as an intern, and it's been excellent for them as well, because over 3 days it's given them a good grounding in the product and the services as well. So yeah, very good.